Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you're able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen?
Yes, Vijay, you can hear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we are discussing a next, as in the last class, we wrote actually two components, employee details component as well as employee count component. And we are implementing the scenario, not in one class, couple of classes we are going to take here. Okay. In the last class, what I did here, employee list component I have created here. And if I go to the code here, in the employee list component, let me close this, where we added the data here. In real time, this data will come from backend and where we are going to write this particular data. Total 16 employees I have here. We created this data and we binded this data here. Just like we binded this data and we wrote a style sheet here. Just like it is displaying the data over here. So if I write ng serve, it is going to run the code here. So I have shared the code and I have explained in the last class. Before I proceed further, as of now, any questions from anyone on this example? As of now, any questions from anyone as of now, guys? Okay. Now, I displayed employee department, right, guys? 1, 2, 3. That doesn't look good, right? I will apply a switch case, right, guys? Here, can I apply a switch case over here, guys? So, which is equal to TD. What I can write here? ng switch. Correct? TD ng switch is equal to employee dot department. I want to apply switch case here. TD ng switch employee dot department. I will remove this employee dot department here. In that, I will apply a span tag. Span star ng switch case. I told, right, this guys already I told actually is equal to 1 HR department 2 IT department 3 finance department 4 security department and last, others, ng switch default, which is equal to others. Why there is a mistake here? Okay, I missed it. TD right here. TD, which is equal to employee department. I need to close this TD, right? Yes. Yes. Why we didn't get data here? This is the TD. Hey, what happened? Where we wrote this? TD ng. I wrote right. Somewhere else it's gone. Switch is equal to emp dot department. Right here. Why all others? I'm taking department.
It is taking default.
ng star ng switch. Correct only. star ng switch is it verifying double quotes? No. EMP dot department TD ng switch EMP dot department star ng switch case interesting. One second, guys. TD SWITCH. Sometimes small mistakes, guys. It will confuse it. NG SWITCH case. Anything changed here? NG switch, correct only. Container element, NG employee dot EMP dot department. Star NG switch case. Why it is taking NG switch default. If I don't write this, what happens here? It's empty. Salary 10,000, department. It's a string, right, sir? We'll see here. Yeah. I think it is taking only this one. Now you saw here, integers, good point here, someone told, but it should work with string also. It's not correct. It should work with string also, but I'll check actually, guys. As of now, I'll check on this. It should work string also, guys. It should not take only. Maybe we need to take a different things. The same code worked in previous versions of Angular. Let me remove this. Right here. So you have seen all the department names here. Okay? Right. Now what I am going to do, sir, I will explain a case here tracked by. There is a keyword called as a track by. I want to explain over here, guys. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have a refresh button, guys, here. I'm going to take care of refresh button over here. Okay. Where after table, okay, button, which is equal to click is equal to get latest data. Refresh or reload employees, something like that. So which I already wrote get latest data right here, guys. I already loaded, right? Get latest data. What I will do is I change this, right, guys? Because I changed the department names, right? Let me
Yes, we added some
copy.
extra employees.
Let me copy as it is. It's 116, comma. I am adding 2 employees, guys, here. I am adding 2 employees here. Lata and Giri. Total 18 employees. On page load, I will see only. I didn't save this file. Now you saw reload employees, a button. Okay. Total I have 16 employees, guys. I click on reload. You are getting 18, right, sir? You're able to see, guys? On initial payload, 16 employees were there. Make sense? When I click on reload employees, next 2 employees are coming. Now I will ask a question, guys. So far clear, right, everyone, guys? As of now, everyone is clear, right? So when I am reloading the data, sir, is it refreshing the entire page or only 2 new records are getting added?
New record.
Means, let me complete my question. Okay, means I populated the table tag with 16 employees. Okay, is that a table tag is going to be reloaded with all 18 employees, or only the table here or only you have a table tag which will add 2 employees only? Is it going to reload the entire table tag, or is it going to reload the entire table tag? Entire table tag, is it going to reload, or is it only adds the 2 records, 2 TDs only will be impacted? That is what I mean. Okay, now we'll see, guys. I'll click on this. Based on the UI, I observed that it is not taking the complete things over here. Based on the UI, it is not taking the complete UI at here. Okay, based on the UI. But we'll see in the real time what exactly we are going to have here. Okay. We are going to see here what exactly we are going to hear. Now we'll see here. Control Shift I have elements. Okay. Now here, this is my data, right? This is a table tag and table body. All these are TRs, right, guys? You're able to see all the TRs? Now let me refresh the page. Okay, sir. Now I click on reload, sir. Please observe the table tag, sir. Please observe the table tag. Okay. I'm clicking this button. Please observe the table tag. What did you observe, sir? Let me repeat here, guys. Let me show you again. Please observe this T-body tag, sir. Okay. Please observe. Entire T-body is getting reloaded, right, guys? Entire T-body is getting reloaded, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, yes.
By only on a UI point of view, I'm seeing that there are 2 employees are getting added here. Okay. From a UI point of view, if I see that only 2 employees are added there. But if at all, if I want to reload this complete data, internally Angular is reloading. Let me show you again, guys. Okay. I'll show you again, guys. You saw here, complete T-body is getting updated. So by default in Angular, whenever there is a table tag is getting updated, default nature is it will reload the entire table tag. It is going to reload the entire table tag over here. Entire table tag, it is going to reload the entire table tag over here. Entire table tag, it is going to reload the data here. But I want to reload only the sections which are changed. I want to reload only the sections which are changed here. Okay. Where I am going to use a case called as a track by, sir. Angular is internally having a track by case over here, guys. Okay. It's internally having track by. Okay. This is an internal implementation in Angular, which avoids DOM cascading operations. Cascading means if I have a change, entire things should be cascaded. Assume if we have a table tag with 16 TRs and 2 TRs are getting changed. Instead of reloading the entire TR tags, only the impacted TRs will be instead of reloading the entire TR tags, only the impacted TRs will be reloaded here. That is the meaning of a track by here. I'll show you that. What is the code I'm going to write here? I'm going to show here. Okay. Now what I'll go here. This is a case here. Let ng is equal to employees. Okay. After that, I need to use track by. which is equal to tracked by EMP code, which requires an index. Let I is equal to index. This requires an index. What is the index here? Which TD is populated, which TD is changed, that will be identified at Angular side. TypeScript side, it will be identified which I have 18 TDs, right? Which TD is getting changed, that will be given by the, okay, tracked by, I'm going to write a code over here, guys. Tracked by EMP code, that I'm going to write it. And that will give which I is going to be reloaded. Remaining guys, it will not be reloaded here. That's the meaning of a track by over here. Okay. Inside that, what I'm going to write is, I'll take care of this implementation, track by EMP code over here. Okay, track by EMP code. It is taking index, which is a number, as an input. And internally, it will take an employee object of any, which returns a string. Okay. Return employee dot code. So whenever it returns the code, whenever employee dot code means hash code, for every TD, a unique identifier will be there, right? That hash code, you'll see this one. I'm talking about this code. Okay. This code, internally, it is going to take care of that, and that code will be returned here. If at all that code is returned, then that TD will be refreshed. If the code is not returned, that code will not be refreshed here. But we don't need to worry here. That entire things will be taken care by Angular here. Okay, what I did here, I mentioned track by, there's a function I wrote, track by employee code, which takes index as an integer. Index is a number, and my employee object, what it is going to do that, it has a memory. It will compare if these values are anything is changed here. If these values are anything changed here, then that will be refreshed. Otherwise, it will not be refreshed at all. Okay. Now we'll see the code over here, guys. Now I'm going to showcase the code over here. You're able to see that, guys? Right? Now, sir, everyone please observe TR tag now, sir. Everyone please observe. I'm clicking. What is that observation, guys, you saw?
Only two tier tables are.
Only 2 TRs getting updated. Observe once again, guys. Previously, entire T-bod is getting updated. Now, when I click this, only 2 TRs, last 2 TRs are getting updated. Okay. For example, I'm changing a particular record, guys, here. Let me change in reload the first Pragati employee. I will change the salary to 1,20,000. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. So 1,20,000 is the salary. Now, you see here. Now you see here. Sir, one employee data is changed and other 2 TRs are added. You see now? Entire TR is not updated, sir. 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second, guys. Please, 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second, guys. Please don't mind. 1 second. I need to change my laptop position. Give me 1 second. Sir, everyone is able to hear me, my voice, right, guys? Sir, is
Yes.
everyone is able to hear my
Yes,
voice
very
clearly?
good.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, sir. So now you see, guys. Okay, I reloaded this data in the TR. Right? Now Pragati salary initially 1 lakh. Now I'm changing, guys. You see now, only Pragati TR. This row you can see now. Only that TD is changed, right? You saw that? Only that TD is changed, guys. So wherever the change is there, it is going to update that particular change. Let me show you again. Let me refresh it. In the T body, here, this is salary, right? When I reload it, you're able to see that, right? So, and if at all, if I add here, now whenever I load it, only 2 TRs. So this is the way where TrackBuy is going to be helpful for us. What exactly TrackBuy is going to do here? It's an internal implementation in Angular, which avoids DOM cascading operations. DOM cascading operations is going to avoid. Assume if I have a table tag, okay?
Sir, those component IDs, those won't reflect, sir. Those will be the same all the time.
It will change, sir. At every time it will change, but that will be taken care by Angular, sir. This one you are talking, right, sir?
Right, sir.
Yeah, it will change, sir. Every time it is going to change, but it is not handled by developers, sir. We are
Right,
not
sir.
going to handle those. It is internally taken.
And it is putting the same value for all 16, 18 TRs, right, sir? It won't change them. It will be
It will be for
constant.
every DOM element, it will have an ID. Every DOM element will have table tag, one ID, span tag, and like that it is going to have. We no need to worry on that actually. Which IDs
Right,
it
sir.
is going to take, what ID it is going to give. We are not, if you have a control, we can worry on that. Okay. It's
Right, sir.
completely taken care by framework itself in the background. We no need to worry on that. Okay.
Yeah, interestingly, I see the value the same, sir, across everything. You know, it's ending 948. Yeah.
That's what I'm telling, sir. We no need to worry on the things which we don't control. Okay. Right.
Right,
We
sir.
only need to see TrackBuy is an internal implementation where we're going to here. Okay. But there's an interview question, guys. Where we can use exactly TrackBuy, how performance is getting impacted. That's the interesting question. For example, sir, if you have a data, then you don't have much impact. But in one row, if you have an image where you're displaying image, okay? If you are displaying an image, by default, it is going to be impacted. If you are displaying an image, it's going to be impacted. Image is going to take a lot of time, right, guys? Okay. Yep. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is, next I'm going to take a new topic called as a pipes, guys. On the next topic which I'm going to take here is pipes here. That's the another. So what I'm going to do is, let me discuss the pipes and
Ashok sir, Vijay sir, one small
Yeah.
doubt.
please.
Sir, can you open that TS file?
Yes.
The HTML one, where you written the trackback code.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So, you mentioned trackback trackback EMPIF code. So, is the same constant thing for every object, or it can be any?
In
Like
every
if
object.
we have a customer object, then we can mention trackback
Correct.
customer means CUS code something, or we can keep it the same, which is you mentioned as.
You're talking about this code, emp.code.
Yes, yes, sir.
This code is, that's what I shown, right? Every DOM element is having code. Anything is a common code. Whatever the object is, CODE is common, sir. Because I don't have a CODE in any of the element here.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't have any element here. CODE, I don't have an element. Okay. It's a DOM element ID it is going to return internally. Okay.
Okay. Got it, sir.
Thank you. Right. So
Sir,
the
if
next
if there is a so if there is image, we should not do the track by this one, sir. Track by
no, sir. No. My intention
Got it.
was
Uh-huh.
if image is there, it is going to take a lot of time, right, sir?
Right.
So, for example, sir, I have 18 employees are there, sir. Now I'm adding 2 employees. Okay, last 2 rows only it should impact, right? If I don't use track by, all 20 rows should reload, right, sir? 20
Right.
images should reload, right?
Yeah.
So, if image is there, if I use track by, it will improve the performance.
Improve, right? Okay.
It
Makes
will
sense,
improve the
sir.
performance. For example, if I have a data, right, it will not have impact. Displaying the data,
Right.
it doesn't take much time. Track by will be useful if you have an image. That time, it is very, very useful because displaying the image, binding the image, it's going to take some time, right? So,
Right, sir.
if I have 18 employees and where I'm taking care of 2 employees itself, if I have 18 employees, where I'm going to take care of 2 employees, and I want to reload, I don't want to change the other 18 employees, I want to change only 2 employees, then in that case, I will use this particular track by over here. Okay?
Right, sir.
That's what I mean.
Will there be concept like caching, sir? In Java, we have those type of caching concepts, right, sir? In Angular, do we have that?
By default, sir, every front end will have a caching that will be cached by the DOM. Okay?
Sir. Okay.
It doesn't have Angular, sir. Angular browser will have a static data. But if it is a dynamic data, Angular is a client-side rendering, right? Completely client-side rendering, right? Until unless client comes to know that whether it's the existing image, so caching will not be applied in Angular. If it is applied in server side, then all the server side data, client side data will be compelled to apply here. So caching concept will not be applied at the Angular side because it's a dynamic data which is rendering at client side. Until unless reloading the DOM, it is not going to take, right? It's a good point here. Okay. So track by is going to help us if you have an image. Otherwise, it is not going to that use case. Okay. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Okay. Now, next point, sir. Let me teach pipes. Okay. In one, I will take a separate example. I'll teach. After that, I'll come back to this example again. Okay. What I'm going to do here, pipes is an important concept. Minimum 2 questions will come in interview, guys, here. Minimum 2 questions will come in interview. It's a minimum. Minimum 2 questions will be there in interview as part of pipes. What I'll do here, first I'll teach pipes. I'll teach a program in a separate topic, separate component I'll teach that. After that, I'll come back to this program again. We'll implement pipes here also so that you'll have a good idea. Okay. That makes sense, everyone, guys? Yeah. Now, we are going to implement pipes over here. Pipes in Angular. Sir, we already day to day we hear, right? Pipe, generally water pipes, right? Something like we keep on hearing, right? Similar kind of concept in here also, but a small change here. What is a pipe is? Pipe is an angular implementation which is used to transform the data while displaying the data to DOM. This will not change the actual data and only transforms before we display the data to DOM. What does the pipe means? Okay. Best example, just for funny guys, just for funny. Okay. For example, I'm going to a function. Okay. What I want to, how I want actually, I'll go to a beauty parlor and they will do some makeup for me. They will make sure that my face little bit glow and something they will make me a good good shape where everyone can see clearly and everyone can something like impressive way. That's how they prepare us and we'll go there. They will not change my face, right? They will only add some kind of customizations on my face and my hairstyle. Something, right? They will not change my face. They will not do any masking. They will not do anything here. They will apply some customizations on my face and my hairstyle. Correct, right? So that output will be something like our face will be somewhat glowing and will be somewhat interesting. We'll go with the impressive way. Similar way, pipes is an angular implementation mainly useful for transforming the data. Sir, you understood, sir? For human face, I can apply transformation. But for data also, can we apply a transformation? Like color, italic, bold, underline. Are you thinking about those styling? No. I'm not talking about those styling. Those styling will be what? As part of CSS, right? If you want to change the color, if you want to apply font, or if you want to apply some kind of style impacts, those will be on a CSS. What is the meaning of transformation? Like, this is the data. This is the data I have. Okay. Maybe, for example, Pragati date of birth. Okay. Let me go to Pragati. I'll change the date of birth. Zero 01/11/1990. This is the date of birth, sir. Okay. You'll confuse, right? Is it January 11th or November 1st? Which one? They don't give me any, is it DDMMYY or YYMMDD? I don't have any format here. Date of birth like this. Pragati can celebrate her birthday on January 11th or November 1st? We don't have a clarity, right? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Salary 1 lakh. Is it 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh dollars, 1 lakh euros, 1 lakh pounds? What is that? I don't know. Am I right? Yes, sir. No,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So, what is a transformation? Displaying the data in a Need understandable format. Need understandable format. Sir, why can't the backend can do that? Backend will not do that. It's a front-end customization. We need to take care. They will give date of birth. I need to customize that front end. They will give salary. I need to customize it my front end. Right? For example, sir, Pragati and female is there. Akash male is there. Now I have a beautiful idea in my mind. Do I really require gender column here? If I say Mr. Akash, if I say Mr. Akash in an employee name, I will remove the gender. I will display Mr. Akash. That gives the impression that he's a male guy. Employee name, assuming that I don't have a column with married or not married. Miss Pragati, MS. That itself will give a female, right?
Yes.
That is the meaning of transformation. That is what I'm telling, that it's a transformation. One more example. Date of birth is there. Now, when manager is looking this data, what manager wants? Senior employees, junior employees, right? In terms of age. Rather than giving date of birth where manager is going to calculate who is younger, who is older, who is grandfather, who is father, who is son, something like this. Kidding, guys, okay? Rather than displaying date of birth, if I give an age, I can calculate age, right? Today's date minus date of birth year. Today's year minus date of birth year. I can give age, right? Does backend should give me the data? No need, right? I can customize that, right? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So the voice is breaking actually.
Is only for you or for everyone, guys?
I'm able to hear, but it's
Yes, sir,
coming as
for
very low.
everyone, I guess.
Oh, is it? 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Please don't mind. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, guys, how about right now? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Is
yes,
it okay, sir? Better? Okay.
yes, sir.
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I don't know what the change here. Just like I restarted my Wi-Fi connection. Kindly let me know, guys, if any inconvenience. I mean, if any problem comes. Okay. Thank you for bringing up. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm just explaining the transformation of data. How I am explaining the transformation of data? Writing a salary by writing dollars or euros or rupees. Date of birth, having a neat format. Is it a January 11th or November 1st? And adding Mr. Akash or Mrs. Pragati, something like that. Or displaying the date of birth by removing the date of birth, I can give age. If manager is seeing this data, right? Manager doesn't know what date of birth he is looking. He's just interested for age. So that backend will not give the data. While displaying the data to the front end, we want to transform the data before we display. but it will not change the actual data at all. It's not going to change the actual data at all. It is going to transform the data. So that is the meaning of a pipe here. Understand, everyone? Just I gave a overall idea about pipe, sir. What is the overall idea about pipe here? Pipe is an Angular implementation which is used to transform the data while displaying the data to the DOM. This will not change the actual data. For example, I want to apply Mr. Akash. It will not come to Mr. Akash. Only while displaying the data, it will convert the data and will display. It will not really change the actual data. That is the meaning of a pipe here. Understand, everyone? A high level, everyone is clear what is the pipe here? Right. Now, in Angular, we have two types of pipes, guys, here. Okay. We got two types of pipes. One is default pipe, custom pipe. The name itself is indicating, right, sir? What you're able to think of default pipe, guys? What exactly you're thinking of default pipe and what is it custom pipe?
Default pipe will print the only exact data, whatever given the backend, I think.
No, sir.
Okay.
Default
Whatever
pipe
the-
is Angular is
whatever-
providing some pipes, right? Those are default ones. Angular will have some pipes internally. Angular wrote some internal implementation which is common for every product. Those are default pipes. Custom pipes are, I'm going to create my own pipe based on my own requirement. I'm going to create my own pipe based on my own requirement. That is a custom pipe. Okay. Let me write here default pipe. Created by Angular, and we can use anywhere in the project. And we no need to write a code. We no need to implement. Whereas custom pipe, which is created by developer based on his requirement. Based on the requirement, not his, based on requirement. And developer need to implement the code. Clear, right? Default pipe versus custom pipe, everyone is clear? Right here. Now, what is the default pipes? Some of the default pipes I am going to explain here. Default pipes in Angular. First one is uppercase. Sir, I have a text, sir. I want to display completely in uppercase. I want to display completely in uppercase. Right? Convert the given string into uppercase. Convert the given string into uppercase here. Okay? How to write this, guys? Simple, sir. Very, very simple here. Maybe I'll write a code here, but for example, sir, I have this data, right? Employee name. This is what I'm displaying, right, sir? Colon, uppercase. I need to write this. Why are you just giving error here? employee dot name colon uppercase. Okay, like this we need to write, but we'll see that actually like this we need to write here. Okay, it's not changed, right? Yes, like this we need to write colon, so that, for example, I'm writing uppercase over here. I'm writing like this. What happens here? Employee dot employee name is the real data. This pipe is with colon. The name of the, how to declare a pipe in Angular is colon. Okay. Uppercase is the pipe written by the Angular. Uppercase is the pipe written by the Angular here. It's completely written by the Angular here. Okay. Okay. Not this one, sir. Where colon. This is here. Now you saw automatically capitals came. Pragati, Akash, Jansi, you saw here. I have not done any coding here. Employee dot employee name. This is the real data which is coming from my backend. And I am applying a pipe here. This is a pipe symbol. Where uppercase. This is written by whom? Angular created this. Angular typically created this. What happens here? While this will be executed at runtime, while displaying the data to the DOM, I am displaying the data to the DOM, employee dot employee name, which I am converting to uppercase here. Employee dot emp name, which I am converting to uppercase, and it is displaying the data on the UI. Just this is the example I can say that. Okay, understand, guys, everyone? Right here. Now, next case. How to write this, guys? Maybe I need to write here. Second one. Lower case. Okay. Convert the given string into lower case. And also, one more thing is title case. What's the title case, guys? Any idea? Any idea, guys? Title case? Convert the given string into title case. Any idea?
First letter is
Correct.
capital.
First letter of the things is capital. That is the title case. So these are the three available: uppercase, lowercase, as well as title case. How to write this code, guys? Typically, how can I write this code here? In TD, emp dot emp name colon uppercase, lowercase, or title case.
So how about camel case, sir? Sometimes we get camel case in Java, right, sir?
Same camel case is that only, right, sir? Starting letter will be capital, right? Is that not a camel
is,
case?
starting letter is small letter, and every first letter of every other word is capital letter, sir. Like, for example, if it is first name, F is small and N is capital.
Can we write anywhere in the front end camel case? Can we write anywhere in the Java while writing the code? It's a naming convention. It's a
That's it.
programming convention. It's not a display conversion, right? No one will display the data in a camel case. What is this pipe? Display purpose, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So TD employee name, whereas this emp dot employee name is what? Real data. Uppercase, lowercase, and title case. All these are my pipes here. Anything I can use on this, okay? just like it is going to display the data over here. This is typically on this. So let me save here, guys. I'm going to save here. Angular. Whatever the data I wrote here, Ashok IT, maybe EMP details. This is what I'm thinking. To arrive here and here and pipes. Sir, pipes I'll share tomorrow, sir, because I wrote. Can I share it right now? Because lot of pipes are there. Can I share it once?
Never
Tomorrow?
completed.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll share this, guys. Okay? Because lot of pipes I'll write here. You'll confuse unnecessary. Unnecessarily you'll confuse here. I'll complete this. I'll share tomorrow. Okay? Right. Now let me upload here our code today. ashokit.in. And everyone attended yesterday's the session, guys.
Sir, the link did not work for me, sir. If there is a way you can share that video, sir.
Okay. It's available in YouTube directly, sir.
Oh, YouTube, sir.
YouTube directly it's available. I'll show you.
Yeah, if you can share the link.
Are you asking about event-driven architecture, sir?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So new topic.
So source code
sir.
will get for that event-driven code.
That code will be available for Spring Boot Batch, sir. I need to cross check. Okay, I need to cross check with Mr. Ashok and I'll update. Okay.
Okay.
This is Angular, right? For Angular, I'll double check actually. Okay, right. So where I'm going to write data binding itself.
Sir, I have one other Spring Boot batch is going on, sir. Because of that, class is getting little delayed while joining. But I will watch this video, sir. I missed some part last few days.
It's your.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you share the Google Classroom, sir? Google Classroom link, sir. I want to join in that. Still, I am not joining.
I almost shared till today almost 50 to 60 times, sir. Okay, you are not there in those class.
Sir,
Let me
actually,
share. Okay,
yes, sir.
let me share.
Sometimes I am attending recording sessions, sir. That's why I'm not getting the link, sir. Can you share that?
Okay, I'm going to do that now. But you
Yes.
no need to worry. Even you are not there, that's fine. Because I'm sharing the code in this one, right? Ashok IT portal, right? But I'll
Okay.
share actually.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
sharing the code in Ashok IT portal only. This Google Classroom is only for communicating between you and me. Any communication, and if I want to give any assignments like that, okay, I shared it here. And also YouTube. Just search like Ashok IT here. You are able to see this, right? Just directly.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Directly it will come here. I'm
Yes,
sharing the
sir.
YouTube video. This is a YouTube video, someone who asked me, right? I gave here, okay? And please don't ask me again. I lost this in the chat window, okay? Just open YouTube. In the YouTube, type Ashok IT. And the latest video, which is my video, okay? Right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.